Hello and welcome to another installment of It's November. Remember last week when I said I wasn't sure when I'd be able to finish my novel because I was super busy and I wouldn't have time? Well, I might have lied. Alright, not necessarily lied because I didn't know when I would have time, but it turns out that I did have time because I still had to get some final approvals for other things. And so I finished it last week. Now today is Monday, November 25th, and today is the first day that you can validate your novel on the NaNoWriMo website. So what I'm going to do now is validate my word count. Here we go. How do I do that? Let's see, validate my novel. Alright. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to paste my text in here, and here we go. Command V. Great! Validate. We're going to validate. I'm a winner! Those 50,000 words came a lot easier than it did the first time, and there's a reason for that. I learned a lot during this month of NaNoWriMo this year, and I would like to share 5 things that I learned that we can apply into our lives. Number 1, the hardest part is the beginning. For me anyway, the hardest thing to do is write that first sentence and get going, and start. Starting is one of the hardest things, but once you get going, things kind of take off and take care of themselves. But it's starting that is hard. But I started and I finished and it's awesome. Now the same thing about, anything in life. If we don't start it, we're never going to finish it. And so if we want to do something, we better start it. Thing 2, it's easier when you plan ahead. So the last time I tried NaNoWriMo, I didn't outline and it was a complete mess. This time, I didn't outline and it wasn't a problem at all. Things happened the way I kind of saw it in the first place. Now if we take that into our lives, if we take the time to plan things out once in a while, then maybe our lives will be a little bit more smoother than what they are now without planning things. It's kind of like a bumpy road, right? And we want that smooth road. But just like a novel, even if you plan things out, things aren't always going to work out the way you planned it. But hey, at least you planned something and you had somewhere to go and you're going somewhere rather than nowhere or random places. Thing 3. 3. Diligence. I set a goal this year to write at least 2,000 words a day. That's about 400 words more than the normal average per day you would have to write in order to finish on time. By setting that minimum word count, I was able to force myself to write every day whether I wanted to or not. And I put off those other things that I wanted to do until after I was actually done my minimum requirement. And a lot of times I'd be on a roll and get more than my minimum amount of words. And so it was awesome. Life, set goals. And do those goal things that you set before you do those other frivolous activities, like Pokemon. 4, change happens. This is kind of like number 2. I learned that while writing, change happens whether I want it to or not. But that's okay. Just embrace it like a long-lost friend. Good things come from change while you're writing, like plot development or character development. And character development makes the character a lot more appealing to the reader. Wink. Life happens, life changes, things change, but we should embrace the changes in our life because you know what? Our plot could be taking a twist or a turn for the better or worse, but things will always get better because that's how novels work, right? Or character development, those changes in our life, they make us better, different individuals. And like I said earlier, character development makes the character more appealing. Thing 5, not winning. I know it's hard. Sometimes you start your nano and you just don't win. It's okay. It happens. I failed before too. But it doesn't mean you failed. By simply trying and putting that effort out there, you did a lot more than a lot of those people out there that didn't even start or do anything. So congratulations. You're awesome. Writing a novel in a month is difficult, but at least you started. With life, sometimes we try new things and we fail at first, like skydiving. Wait, no, not skydiving because, well, yeah, you could fail at skydiving, but there's just no second chances. I failed before at NaNoWriMo, but this year I won because I didn't let my failures in the past stop me from trying again. Sometimes people fail at things like school or work. Trust me, I've retaken my fair share of math and science classes. But I passed them the second time or the third time. No, I never took them 3. Yeah, well, if you failed, it's okay. Just get back up on that horse and try again. That's a horse walking like a human. Sometimes it's hard to find a job, but with that constant effort, you can find that job. You'll get it, don't you worry. But sometimes you're going to have to try a little bit harder than just looking for one job and then stopping there. But no matter what you try in life, if you're not succeeding at first, keep trying, because when you do succeed, it's going to be the best feeling in the world. So yeah, there you go. Those are just some 5 things that I kind of put together between NaNoWriMo and real life, and they came together and made a nano sandwich. Well, not really, but you know, you get the picture. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm done my novel, and it's a great feeling, and so I will see you guys later. It's Christmas in a month. I'll be home in less than a month. Okay, bye!